Good morning. This tutorial is designed to help you to understand the assignment for APA references and in-text citations. First of all, let's just review. Right now we are on the page here, assignments page, week 2. I'm going to open that up, and I want you to notice that there are 4 things you need to do. You prepare a Word document according to your formatting directions, and it tells you there what you're supposed to do. Enter your name, section, assignment name, which is 3, APA reference in-text citation, and the date. Each of these on a single spaced line justified to the right. And then follow the directions in the T party file, which is the one right up here. T is the Tea Party versus the intellectuals. Follow the directions there, and I'll open up that in a minute and show you what you need to do. Okay, in fact, let's just open it up right now, and I will show you. There it is. The first part here is the publication data, and you need to get such things as the author's name and the date, the title of the periodical, the issue number, and page numbers, and so on. Now, these are not necessarily in the form that you'll need to use to put them into the reference, so don't be misguided by that. And you'll find information further on down here about that. Now, I have pulled a quotation out of the text. This is the quotation you are to use and to prepare an in-text citation for it. And I'll give you a couple of pointers on that. For one thing, you have a quotation right here within the quotation. Change those quotation marks to single quotation marks, and then put a double quotation mark here at the beginning and here at the end. However, you also need to insert your in-text citation. I suggest you do that right here, and you do that by indicating in parentheses the last name of the author, comma, the date, close the parenthesis, and then put the period and put the double quote mark on the outside of it. Okay, I want you to understand that if you are tempted to click on a button on the database to get a suggested reference, don't use it, because a lot of times it's incorrect. This is incorrect. You do not make they do not entirely capitalize the whole author's name. You do not capitalize any common noun within, such as intellectuals. You do put policy review in italics, and that's okay, and put your issue number in parentheses. That's fine. Everything is all right from there on, but there are, at the first part here, there are some things that are wrong with the author and with the title. So now what I want you to do is to set up your reference here, and do that, and type your reference here in this space. Okay, I had to click on a little bar up there. It was messing us up. All right, now let's see. Okay, you'll find the directions in a file called hanging indent for setting up a hanging indent. Click on paragraph, click on special, and down here it'll say hanging, and then you click on single, make that into double space because it's got to be double spaced, and be sure that the box is checked here that says don't add extra space between paragraphs of the same name. Then you proceed to type your reference for the above quotation. And here is the example. You need to make sure that your reference looks like this. There's the author's name, comma, the first initial only, not the full name, and the middle initial if there is one, and the date in parentheses. Do not put June, July, or December in there. Here's the title. Any word following a colon needs to be capitalized. but no other word in there should be capitalized unless it is a proper name, such as American in this case. Okay, now we have the title of the periodical, which must be in italics, and this has only a volume number. So in the case that you had up here, you have only an issue number. So the issue number does not go in italics, and it goes in parentheses in place of the 6 here. And then the page numbers, and then retrieved from. Now the retrieved from, since you are getting this from a database, retrieved from, you need to say, instead of the website there, you need to say retrieved from Academic Search Complete, and then the word database, not capitalized, little d for database, such as it says right down here. Okay, now here's your information on how to insert parenthetical citations. You can read that carefully, and it can go in any of these places, in any of these ways. Be sure you use the correct author's name, of course. If you have a page number, you can do it like this down here in any of the locations up here. Okay, now let us go on down here to the bottom, the very last, and this will show you, let me just kind of see if I can enlarge this a bit for you. This will show you what you need to do. Steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. Under the APA reference suggested by the database above on this sheet, type the correct reference using the Delaney as a guide. There's a quotation from the article. Be sure to enclose this direct quotation in quotation marks, that is double quotation marks, and then change the double quotes within the selection to single quotes. You prepare a parenthetical in-text citation for the quotation above and add it to the quotation itself. And then you want to prepare a Word document and copy from this document your APA reference and copy your quotation with its associated in-text citation to the blank Word document, and save that under a new file name and print it for yourself, save it for yourself, and submit it to me by the assignment function. If you have any questions about this, please send me an email, and if you follow these rather simple directions in the sequence that I told them to you here, you should do fine in preparing your APA reference and citation. Thank you.